folks. Today we are taking a look at a couple of games here. We have Zombie Teenz and Zombie Kidz. Zombie Kidz is the first, Zombie Kidz Evolution and Zombie Teenz Evolution. Zombie Kidz is the first game in this series. I think it did really pretty well. #1 kids game on Board Game Geek. This is honestly a really great, both of them are really great kids games. I played with some nieces and nephews recently, and they really enjoyed it. A couple of things that are cool about this game. With kids, they can already play games over and over and over. They can watch movies over and over and over, as we know, and not get sick and tired of them like adults. But something that's cool about this is these are legacy type games to where you're putting stickers and opening different envelopes and things. So the game actually changes for the adults and the kids, and I think that's really neat. So let me just show you a few things of Zombie Kidz first here. Both games play really simply, but it's still engaging, still fun. Really enjoyable games. So you have the day side and the night side, and so the only thing that's going to be different there is how many players you're playing with. So one makes it a little bit easier if you're playing for 2 players, and the other one's just a touch harder with less doors if you're playing with 3 or 4 players. But you've got these different spaces on the board. You've got the outside spaces, 4 of those, and then 5 on the inside, the school right there. You can see the different colors on the board here. So you're going to roll a die, and then a zombie will come into the school at whatever color it is. Your player, you can move them, and wherever you move them, they're going to be able to take off all the zombies that are there, either 1 or 2. If there's 3 there, then you can't move any more. So if I roll purple, it moves to purple. If I roll purple again, there's 2 there. If I roll it a 3rd time before one of our characters gets there, then we're going to be in trouble basically, because we can't remove any more, and purple can still be rolled and they can come onto the board. When all of the zombies are on the board, you lose the game, and so that's how you lose. How you win is by locking all of the outsides here, and you can lock it if you ever get 2 players in that area. So in one of these outside areas with no zombies. So if I get here and then someone else moves there on their turn, we put a lock on that door. Nothing else really happens. Zombies still come in, but then we got to do all 4 of those to win. So that's how that game plays right out of the box, which is honestly still pretty engaging. But the thing that's coolest about this game is all of what you get here. You got the guide right here, but it has some stickers right here. You've got all of these stickers. You've got the brain sticker, so whether you win or lose, you're going to put a brain sticker here, and then you have all of these back here. Can you see those okay? And then you have all of these envelopes. They have different numbers, so you get to open different envelopes. On the top, you have different badges that you can get, which is super duper fun. And then back here, there are all of these different missions that you can complete. Where are those? I think they're near the back here. There we go. So win a game with 2 players. When you win a game with 2 players, you take one of those trophies and put it here, but then you take the other one and put it in one of these spots. So the more missions you complete, there's a bunch back here, the more you complete, the further you go, the faster you get to open different envelopes. And there's a bunch of secret envelopes right here. And so you have all of these different envelopes that you get to open. They've got different secrets inside of them that you get to open and see what's in there. Here are your characters. I can show you those. And I've looked in some of these. I haven't completed the entire game, but they're not huge dramatic changes, but they're changes that are fun and enjoyable, and they do add some to the game. So really cool, really fun. I love the legacy style of it. I think one thing that I was just looking at is the stickers on the back. There's 5 that you have to go through to get to #1. So I think an adjustment that I might make is doing it a little bit faster. You'd need to play like 55 games, I think is what it is, to complete this. That's just too many in my opinion, so I might put a couple of brains every single game to make it go a little bit quicker, to where you're opening these envelopes a little bit faster, because I think that'd just be a little bit more fun personally. But if you want this game to last a long time, it certainly can. This is a game I think kids could play by themselves without you pretty easily as well. They might need some help reading some different things, figuring out rules when you open envelopes and different things like that. That is Zombie Kidz Evolution. So now let's tell you a little bit about Zombie Teenz. It's going to have a lot of similar things. The actual gameplay is going to be a little bit different. Of course, we've got our stickers. You've got the back where it's the same type of stuff back there. But this is the core gameplay is going to be a little bit different. You have just one side, and so there's going to be a little bit of a variant that you get to do if you're playing with 2 players. But you're moving these boxes. So we've got 4 of these boxes right here, and they're going to start in the corners. And so you're taking these are the cure. You're going to take these and move them to the middle. So I would have to have a character in that space and then a character adjacent to that space to be able to pass it. You can't carry it yourself. You would have to pass it to someone else. And then you'd need someone in the middle there to be able to pass it to them. And then once it's in the middle, that one's complete. Now you need to get the other 3. Now the thing that's different about this one is the zombies, whatever color you roll, they come into the sewers at one of these 4 spaces, wherever their color is, and then they move. So if a zombie gets, the green zombie moves twice to here, there's a trampoline that you place here, and next time they're rolled, they trampoline all the way to the other corner, and then there's another trampoline you place. So when you get all 4 trampolines on there, that is when you lose. One other thing to note is you have 2 actions in this one, so you can move twice if you want, which is cool, just giving you more abilities, more things to do. So you have 2 actions, and so you can, for an action you can move, so you can move up to 2 times. You can defeat zombies, so you can defeat any zombies that are in that space, or you can move a box. And so I just think that works really well to be able to give you a few different options. I think that's fun. And there is a question mark on the die that different little events happen as well with this game. But everything else is going to be pretty similar to where you've got a bunch of envelopes you're unlocking. You even have another die right here that doesn't, it's blank right now, but you're putting stickers on it as you unlock things. There's different character abilities and stuff. So really fun aspect to a game, especially making this a kids game and giving it, I think, that ability to grow and expand and give you more and more. Start out really simple and still stay pretty simple for a long period of time, but be able to be something, a game that honestly you could play with your children, and I think as an adult enjoy for a long period of time, as kids enjoy for a super long period of time. But those are these 2 games right here, Zombie Kidz Evolution and Zombie Teenz Evolution. Both really fun games, worth checking out. Definitely would recommend them if you have children that age you want to introduce to some board games. So hopefully that gives you a nice little touch and a taste of what these are, what they do, and why they may or may not be right for you. Thanks.